Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make vegan cheese and I'm going to use tofu to create this cheese. I really believe that it's going to be wonderful cheese, and for those of you who just not sure about tofu, I think that is going to be perfect recipe because I'm going to transform tofu into something you might like, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my tofu into, I'm just looking there because my blender is there, in my blender, and I'm going to add some other ingredients, which I'm going to tell you as we go, not to bore you. Okay, this recipe you need to use extra firm tofu, and in this box it's only 14 ounces, and the recipe I find, I think that is a great recipe. The first time I'm creating that, and I have a good feeling about that. But anyway, 14 in this box, but recipe calls for 16 ounces, so I just added a little bit to this block of tofu, which is just, I'm not sure that's exactly 16, but I think it's close. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to crumble my tofu and add in my blender now. Okay. Okay. All right. Actually, it's not all right because I have to add that one too. Okay. Then with it, I'm going to add different ingredients. So I'm going to add coconut oil, but I just melted that. So I have it in here. And I have 1/4 cup of it. So going in a blender with tofu. All right. Then I also have to add either sauerkraut juice or pickle juice. So since I have a pickle and they all gone because they are too yummy, so I'm going to use pickle juice. In here I have 2 tablespoons of it, so it's going in a blender now. Okay. I also have to add 1/2 cup of water, so it's going in. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. If you don't have any lemon juice at home, you can use apple cider vinegar, which is going to work greatly as well in this recipe. Okay. Just trying to think and not to skip anything. And then I'm going to add spice with that. So I'm going to show you what spice I'm going to use. I have all the spice and salt and nutritional is here. So let me just show you. So I'm going to use turmeric, is 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Paprika, this is sweet paprika, but you can use smoked paprika as well. So 1 teaspoon of it, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1.5 teaspoon of salt. I I hope I didn't skip anything. So everything is already in my container, and I'm going to go ahead, add it with my other ingredients in blender now. So I have everything in my blender now, and I will go ahead puree that to obtain the smooth consistency. Now, with it, I have to add gluten-free flour. I'm going to add cornstarch, which is already here. I have 1/2 cup of cornstarch, but you could add rice flour, arrowroot flour, or tapioca. They all would work perfectly. Let me just add it. Okay, going in. So, okay, just push it in. Make sure that everything is there. Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to blend it until the flour is all incorporated with my mixture. Okay, it's done and it looks good. So I'm going to transfer that into my baking pan. What I'm going to do with this, actually I'm going to steam it for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to use this baking pan, and I'm going to put parchment paper in it just to protect my filling. So this is my steaming basket. I'm putting that in. It's fitting perfectly, and I'm going to again put parchment paper in it too. All right. Let's see. Maybe let me see. Maybe what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do it this way. Usually I cut it, but I think that should work this way for me. There you go. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right. And I will go ahead transfer all my filling into my steaming basket. Okay. Wow, it's beautiful, isn't it? Spoon to distribute it, my filling evenly. I did my best here, and I don't want to keep working on that because I don't want to mess it. So it is ready to be steamed. Okay, so here it is in a pot with hot water in the steaming basket. I will cover that up now, and I will steam it for about 30 minutes. So I pull it out from the steaming basket, and if you see, it's looking more like a cheese right now. But first, I have to give it a little time to cool down before I put it in a fridge, and probably at least 4 hours, just in order for the cheese to get a better consistency. All right, looking great already. See you in 4 hours. Welcome back. It is all done. Looks amazing. It's nice and firm, and I mean, it looks like a consistency is perfect. So I will go ahead, transfer my cheese onto a plate now. Actually, it's so easy to remove it from here. Yeah. And actually, look at this beauty. Only thing is that it's not going to be tall because I put it in the wider container, but you could use something more smaller and narrow and maybe taller, and that would be taller. I think you're looking amazing, and it look like it's not was not distributed evenly, which I'm okay with. But you know what? I'm happy with my outcome. I'm really happy. Okay. Wow. Looks nice. So, you know what? Let me just cut them into fourths. Okay. Yeah. Smells good. Voilà. Looks on this side looks like that. Wow. And it's amazing. I'm going to grab another plate because I wanted to slice it. Okay. Then I'm slice this one. Wow, I'm really impressed. That's how they look like after I cut them into fourths. So I'm going to slice it this way. Well, it looks nice. It's soft. I'm sure longer it stays, the more consistency is going to get. But I'm really impressed. Okay, because I slice really well. Okay, cut into like more thicker pieces. It really looks like cheese. It does look like cheese. Very unique cheese. Because I would never occur to me that I would actually create cheese from tofu. And I'm kind of like happy that actually I find this recipe. I'm really happy. Look at this creation. Look how gorgeous it turned out. Wow, this is absolutely stunning. Wow, very simple recipe, and I'm sure it's delicious. You know what is coming? The best time of the cooking show. Let me taste that. Wow, very unique. What I like about this cheese, it is not chewy. It's just soft and moist. It's nice. It is nice. At the same time, the consistency is just 100%. So, yeah, you know what? Let me try the Polish way, which means with slice of the bread, maybe half slice. Not to eat so much. I happen to have half. Okay, so let me just put it on. You know what? I really think that the cheese could not only be good on sandwiches, but also probably great on pizza. It's good. It's really, really good. Very, very unique. I love this. according to the recipe, I find you should sprinkle the top of your cheese with smoked paprika. I don't have any. If you want to try it this way, they'll be just wonderful. But anyway, I am pleased with my mm, accomplishment. It's wonderful. I have the feeling that more the cheese stays in the fridge, the better it will become. All right, well, I really hope that you like my recipe. Please like me and tell me what you think about this, because I think I created something really great from something ordinary like tofu. And again, I'm so glad I find this recipe, because like eating tofu all the time might be boring to some individuals. To me, it's not, because I love tofu and I could eat it 3 times a day. Some people don't eat it every day, and there are other people who just dislike it. But if you make it this way, you really appreciate it. Let me just have one more bite. Great. Also, as I always say, don't forget to go vegan for animals. And I will see you next time with my new recipe. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye. So good.